welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and during the month of December, to help you with the festive season, I'm going to be posting 4 times a week on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday at 7 AM. So if you love recipe videos like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious Coronation chicken. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious Coronation chicken. Now this recipe is really easy to do, and this is a sort of Coronation chicken. The Coronation chicken that I used to know and love, I used to eat in a sandwich. But due to my gluten intolerance, I can no longer eat sandwiches. So I decided to change this recipe up a little bit, and we're having it with rice this evening. But you could have it with potatoes, or you could have it with quinoa. And I thought this is a nice dish to have at this time of year, especially during the festive season. We're going to be having this as breaded chicken this evening, but you could use leftover turkey that you've got in the fridge, or leftover chicken as well, and you could make it into a sandwich if you wanted to too. As I said, I'm going to be making this with breaded chicken this evening. So while I was making it for our dinner, of course, I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious Coronation chicken. Firstly, I'm going to preheat my oven to 200 degrees. For the breaded chicken, I'm not actually going to use gluten-free bread. I'm actually using flaxseed. So I've got about 120 grams of ground flaxseed. And to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of dried mixed herbs. And I'm just going to mix those in to the flaxseed, the ground flaxseed. And then I've also got a teaspoon of garlic granules as well. And an interesting fact for you is, the Queen doesn't actually like garlic. But you didn't know that, did you? Yes, she doesn't like garlic, so she probably wouldn't like my version of this, but never mind. I could always leave the garlic out if I was going to serve it to the Queen. Not that I'll ever think I'd feed the Queen, but there you go. And then I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of 4 to 6 tablespoons of olive oil to this as well. So I'm going to do it with a teaspoon, but I'm going to see how it goes. So I'm just going to add that, and I'm going to mix it up. And this sort of acts like an egg consistency. If you wanted to use flour and egg on the chicken, then you could. If you wanted to. I wanted to make this sort of egg-free and nut-free, gluten-free and dairy-free as well. So I decided not to use an egg and just to use olive oil, and it seemed to work quite well. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing with this now. I'm going to just grab my chicken breast. So I dried the chicken breast up with a bit of tea towel earlier, with a kitchen towel. And then what I'm going to do is just simply put some of this mixture, spread some of this mixture on the top of the chicken breast like so. And then I'm going to grab the other chicken breast and I'm going to do the same with this one. So I'm not covering the whole breast, I'm just covering the top part of it. So yes. So I'm just going to continue to do this now. I think I've nearly done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my baking tray and I'm going to put these into the oven. So I've grabbed my baking tray from the oven, and I just want to say that I'm actually using a Pampered Chef stone, so I don't need to oil this baking tray at all. This isn't an advert for Pampered Chef, but I do love their stoneware. What tends to happen with stoneware is it cooks the food really evenly, and it takes out the badness from the food and leaves the goodness. Trust me, fish fingers cook really evenly in stoneware. It's amazing. So yes, I'm using my stoneware, but if you need to put like grease-proof paper down, or you need to oil the tray before you put the chicken in, then please do so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the chicken into the baking tray, and then I'm going to put this into the oven now for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the top goes golden brown. Now that my chicken is in the oven, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my Coronation chicken sauce. So this is really easy and really simple. You can have this sauce hot or cold as well, and it's dairy and gluten free too. So the first ingredient I've got for this is about 200 mils of coconut cream, and I'm going to add this to my blender like so. And then in this bowl here I have a large handful of coriander that I'm also going to add into the blender, and then I've got 2 handfuls of mango. So I'm using frozen mango, but you could use a fresh mango if you wanted to. And I have a 1 centimetre piece of turmeric as well, that I got that from Sainsbury's. Our local supermarket actually sells fresh turmeric, but if you can't get fresh turmeric, then you can always use dried. So I'm just going to add those in as well. And then what I'm going to do is blend these ingredients together, and that is how simple this recipe is. The sauce until it is smooth and it looks like that, and all I'm going to do is simply pour this into a bowl, and then when it comes to serving, all my bottom bits come off my blender. When it comes to serving, I shall just simply put it on the plate next to the chicken. I'm actually boiling off some rice to go with this dinner, and we're also going to be having this with a bit of fried spinach as well. You can heat the sauce if you want to, or you can have it cold, and that's the beauty of this dish. You can have it warm or you can have it cold. I think I will probably heat it up a little bit in a saucepan and then serve it on the plate once the chicken is cooked. But this is also the great thing about this dish. You can have this in summer and you can have it in winter as well. So you could have this as like a salad. You could perhaps make the sauce and the chicken the night before and make some rice, or you could even make some pasta to go with it and just mix it all together the next day and just have it as your lunch or your dinner. So yes, delicious hot or cold, this recipe. The chicken is cooked. I've put a skewer in. Oh, there you go. The chicken is cooked and I've put a skewer in, and the juices are running clear from the chicken, so I know it's cooked. So I'm going to turn the oven off and I'm going to leave this in the oven, and I'm going to go and heat some spinach now. The chicken is cooked, my rice is done. I have fried off some spinach, lightly fried some spinach with some oil and some garlic granules. And my sauce I heated up in a small saucepan on the hob, and I'm now just going to try a bit of the chicken and the sauce as well, because it smells so good and I can't wait to eat it. So, oh, that was delicious, excuse me. The sauce is very sweet, but also slightly spicy as well. It just gives something extra to the chicken, so it's really nice. So I'm looking forward to my dinner this evening. That's how you make my delicious Coronation chicken, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, but as I said as well, it can make a brilliant lunch. It can also be brilliant with leftovers as well. You don't have to cook the chicken this way at all. You could use turkey. The decision is yours. So yes, as I said, we're going to be having this for our dinner, and I can't wait. I've got to go and eat it now because it smells so good. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.